Yes, a very good afternoon or good evening wherever you are watching us from. This is Youth Platform Africa. This is Charles Sempija. Right here I'm with the founder, the CEO, the general manager of Youth Platform Africa, Mr. Obed Ben. He's going to tell us briefly about himself. Then from there, I'll tell you what we are going to talk about. Sir, you're most welcome.
Thank you. I'm one of the founders to clear the air.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm one of the founders and my name is Obed Ben. Thank you for following, thank you for always supporting us, and thank you for always looking out for investment. This is Youth Platform Africa.
Yep.
We don't deal with only the youths. We deal with whoever is yearning for development, majorly financially. We have, of course, spiritual people who do the spiritual part of it, but we majorly focus on financial status because we know very well that whoever is poor, not even your mother will be proud of you. It is only God who can be proud of a poor person.
Mr. Obed, first things first, somebody would love to know, why should one invest in goats farming?
Because it is the most, according to our research, it is the most prevailing and most profitable domestic agri-business.
It is really very good.
There is nowhere we have gone with our piece of the goat meat and we failed to beat it. Nowhere so far.
Now, let's help someone who is watching us right now. He wants to do goats farming at home. How could one plan, right from the planning stage onto the stage where the goat's house is done? What are the things, the major things one should consider?
One of the things that you must put at hand and make sure you don't forget them. One, you have to know which type of market are you looking for.
Type of market.
Are you looking for are you selling the milk, goat's milk?
Okay.
Are you going to sell the meat? Or are you going to sell breed? Because there are people who are well known for breeding. All together?
Yep.
They sell breeds to the farmers. We as YPA, we sell meat. We don't sell breeds. All together?
Okay.
So whatever we are doing, we want this goat to be as good as the best meat can be. All together.
Okay.
So one thing, know what type of market. This helps you choose the right breed. All together? So if you get the right breed, you'll beat that market. Two, this is general. Whichever type of goat business you are doing, you have to know that the goats have the best structure possible.
The best structure.
The best structure possible.
What do you mean by the best structure?
It has to be aerated, like you can see ours.
Okay.
Air can pass through. Either ways.
No, for me, I could be having my money. I want to build a storage building.
You want to use bricks.
I want to use bricks. Is that wrong?
The moment you use bricks and the whole structure has bricks, the goats are going to die.
Why?
They suffocate.
Okay.
They need air. They need fresh air all the way in. Their nostrils are very tiny, so they cannot compete for air.
Okay.
All together?
Okay.
So that is why in most cases when they are sleeping during the night, they sleep except when it is cold. But when it is in normal temperatures, they sleep in distant places. Why? They need freedom. All together?
Yeah.
So it has to have aeration. Some use the chain link. Others use wood, like you can see, but we don't compact wood.
Okay.
We leave space between the wood.
For purposes of aeration.
Exactly.
Okay.
Two, you have to make sure in that structure you have constructed, there is a raised platform. For
What do you
example,
mean by a raised platform?
there is that.
This one.
If it is not there naturally, we'll make sure we create it.
Oh.
Yes.
So if I maybe I use wood,
Yes.
I make something
Exactly.
like. Can
you
that
can
work?
use wood to make the same. This is what they do in South Africa. The land is flat.
Okay.
In South Africa, they don't have anthills. For us, we are blessed that we have anthills. We don't have to struggle looking for that.
Somebody may wonder,
Yes.
why is it important to have
This
that?
is good for exercises.
Which exercises?
The goats need to go up
For
and
gym.
down. Exactly. They do what we call
This is interesting.
akafumito. In Luganda, we call it akafumito.
Akafumi.
So this goat is not having akafumito just by default.
This one here.
Yes.
Okay.
Akafumito is the most tasty part of the goat, and it is only worked on by that. Without that, you don't have it.
So the more times they go up
Exactly.
there, they are building this muscle
Exactly.
here. The kafumito.
Each goat at least must go there 20 times a month.
To work on that.
Yes, it has to. It is natural. It has to. So make sure there is a raised. We have 2 raised places. So you have to make sure there are raised places, and make sure there is shelter.
There is shelter up there.
Water or rain doesn't kill a goat.
Water or rain
Doesn't kill.
is not a
goat.
problem.
It is a problem
But-
because it doesn't kill goats. Rarely do goats die because of rain, but they will be uncomfortable.
Okay.
Altogether,
Yep.
they will be stressful, and this may cause weight loss or may cause milk loss. Altogether,
Yeah.
and sometimes it may cause other. It may be the cause of other diseases.
What other
For
things can someone think about as he plans to put up a house for the goats?
One, I told you, you have to have wood,
Wood.
or chain link.
Okay.
You have to have shelter.
Okay.
You have to have raised pieces of land, or you use wood to make something raised.
Okay.
Then the other thing, you have to make sure drainage happens automatically.
For the urine at EBC.
Urine, water when it rains, because you cannot shelter the whole thing. If you can shelter the whole thing, or if you can make a raised piece of the shelter,
Yeah.
let's say there are some people who construct structures on raised, and they raise them altogether. But those are, they have to be made carefully to make sure that the leg of the goat can't pass through. Altogether.
Okay.
Then the other thing, you have to make sure after constructing a raised piece of land, then make sure there is a raised piece of land somewhere. That the one we talked about.
Yes.
Altogether.
Yep.
Then 2, make sure the water doesn't stay stagnant somewhere in the
house.
house where there's
Okay.
the pen. Because whenever it is there, this will call limping.
Okay.
Okuwonyera.
Okuwonyera.
So embuzi will kuwonyera because of water.
So those are majorly the things
Yes.
someone should consider.
Then after working on your structure very well, make sure it is always clean. Our own is clean.
Yeah.
We are here, the goats are here, they are still urinating and they are still pooping, but you cannot feel the smell.
Yeah. The place is really clean.
Altogether?
Yeah.
This is not a one-day thing. This is a regular thing.
Let me talk about this briefly. In comparison, some people love free range system. In comparison with the other system, how could you rate that?
0 can be used when you have limited resources.
Zero grazing.
0 grazing.
Okay.
And it majorly works when you have enough capital. If you have limited capital, you must use
Free
range.
range system.
And for us, we are doing free range because it is more natural and it is more yielding than 0. However, if you can plant grass, this gives you security that even in drought, you will not have to suffer losses because of drought.
Let me ask this just briefly. How do you feel sharing this knowledge free of charge? How does it make you feel?
One thing I know, I feel selfish. I feel so selfish because I know that the best way to get something from you is by making sure you have something.
Okay.
Are you together?
Okay.
I cannot get something from you if you don't have anything. So I have to give you the knowledge so that you can earn. And if you don't wish to give me money physically, at least you will pay taxes, and these taxes will be used to construct my roads, and my car will not be wanting service because of the potholes. So make sure you don't just like and share. At least learn something and put in practice of something.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you so much for being a part of this simple broadcast. I want to tell you something. You can visit YPA offices located at Lubaga Road, opposite Access Building. We are always there at Nansana offices, just at Naruvule Stage, where Prompet Petrol Station is. You can also go there. You are going to find a lot of things. We have books, we have audios that you can listen that can help you do God's farming better. I'm Charles Sempija, PRO, Youth Platform Africa. Thank you.